Welcome back to Mid Morning. November is National Epilepsy Awareness Month. Not only did Lexington Mayor Linda Gordon sign a proclamation declaring November as Epilepsy Awareness Month, so did Governor Beshear for the state of Kentucky.
Here to tell us more about the condition and how they are raising awareness is Cortney Johnson from the Epilepsy Foundation of Kentuckiana. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you guys for having me.
First things first, for those who might not be familiar with epilepsy, can you tell us about what it is?
So epilepsy is a neurological condition where someone has 2 or more unprovoked seizures that are caused by an electrical surge of activity in their brain. There are many different types of epilepsies, so it's kind of a large umbrella because there are different types of seizures. It affects 1 in 26 people over the course of their lifetime.
Wow.
What does your organization do when it comes to epilepsy?
So our goal is we serve the entire state of Kentucky and 3 counties in southern Indiana, and our mission really is to help make the lives better of those people living with epilepsy by education, advocacy, community outreach. We really try to work with the physicians, the caregivers, the people living with epilepsy to just really help build that community, and we offer free programs and services. Some of them are virtual or in-person seizure first aid training, which is something that we feel very strongly that everybody should have. We offer many different community events throughout the year, and we do a lot of community outreach, and we offer seizure detection devices as well for those living with epilepsy. And for some people, that's a critical thing, especially with people living with nocturnal seizures.
If someone's watching and they think a loved one might have epilepsy, how do they go about getting that diagnosis?
So the first thing that they would want to do is they want to go to their primary care doctor and express their concerns, and then they can be they can recommend them to a neurologist or an epileptologist, and they can have those conversations about what specifically they are having. Like I said, with epilepsy, it's very different, and so each individual person has their own unique form of epilepsy, and so everybody is a little bit different in their diagnosis. So it's really important to, if you think that you are having seizures or you think you're having, some type of issues like that, please find a neurologist, find an epileptologist. We're very fortunate in Kentucky that we have 3 epilepsy centers in Lexington and Kentucky, or in Lexington and Louisville, excuse me.
Wow.
And you all have a webinar coming up that people can learn more?
We do. On December 11th, we have a webinar on nutrition and epilepsy. Many people living with epilepsy have to be on a specialized diet, and so we have a nutritionist, a clinical nutritionist coming from Norton to discuss just specific needs that people living with epilepsy might have as far as their nutrition goes.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Absolutely. Thank you all for having me.